called Daily Chats with Gen Z. Oh, shit. Like I said, balance, guys. Balance. All right? Balance is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Okay? You want to have laughter. You want to have seriousness. You want to have fun. And you want to have discipline. So, this is a TikTok channel where this lady talks to Gen Z and has no fucking idea what they're talking about most of the time. And I think it's a hilarious channel. Do you think because of your experience you're too lenient now? No. My wife will tell you I'm not a lenient person. One of the things that kind of made me feel the best about being a manager was I have a guy at my work who's a very conservative guy. And oftentimes when we get into political discussions, I tend to be a bit overbearing or aggressive with the way I talk about it because of our current political atmosphere. And he does me the favor of being a very good listener. He's a very good listener. And at one point in a conversation, he said to me, he goes, "Man, you're real strict, but you're also real fair." And I think that's the way I live my life. I've always been that type of person. I'm very strict about what I expect from my children, but I'm also really good about rewarding them appropriately for the things that they do. And I believe that's the balance. That's what makes life. That's what makes it worth doing. And so do I think I'm too lenient? No. I think that I've lived a lot of bad experiences, so I get to impart those bad experiences to my children so they don't have to. So with drugs and alcohol, yes, my baby mama is more lenient. No, when it comes to talking about drugs and alcohol, I just tell my kids, I'm like, I drink alcohol because I'm addicted to alcohol. You should never start drinking. Don't let me make excuses for my own behaviors. Alcohol is not helpful. It doesn't do good for things for you in your life. I drink because I started drinking when I was 12 years old, and I've never been able to stop. I do mitigate the amount I drink. I don't drink during the week. I only drink on the weekends for the most part. But I give them the positive outlook, and because of that, and maybe maybe I'm blessed, and maybe I talk a little too much shit about how people should do things, because maybe I'm just a really fucking lucky person to have two kids that are very, very academically successful. They're both involved in sports. They're both very polite and good children, and they rarely get in any type of trouble at all. So maybe I'm just lucky. But no, my children, I think, would tell you I'm not a very lenient person. I'm just not. I just don't overtly punish my children for things that they don't deserve to be punished for. I think so. And yeah, no, and I do tell people, yeah, my kids. So I've talked to my kids about because I've been around everything. Literally one of the stories I tell my children is sitting with my best friend growing up and his sister was a heroin addict. And I remember sitting in this trailer with her and her brother, and I think we were probably I think I was about 12 or 13, which put him around 10 or 11. And I remember watching her take drugs out of a cotton ball. She had heated up the drugs, and she was taking it out of a cotton ball with a syringe. And I remember watching her shooting up, and she was crying. And her little brother's there, and me. And she was like, "Don't ever do this. Don't ever do this." And it was both really sad that this person, who I loved that girl. She was like my sister. See her go through this. But it was also really important because now I can say to my kids, you don't ever want to be that brother, and you don't ever want to be her either. So it's best to stay away from those things. And I also tell them, I'm like, there's people in your life that you love, that you appreciate, and you do love them, you do appreciate them, but they're gonna become addicted to drugs, and they're gonna say to you, like, you should do this because it's fun, like, because misery loves company. And I'm just really happy that I can say to my kids, you don't have to do that, because I did. My sister was addicted to crystal methamphetamines for a long time, and she has tons of health problems because of it. You know, life's about balance, and you should have fun, and you should enjoy your life. But when possible, you should avoid some of the worst things that you can get involved in. And I didn't. But for my kids, I want them to know that your life doesn't need to exist around drugs and alcohol. You can have a good life without it. And if you ever do drugs or alcohol, that's going to be your decision. But I ask that you do that when you have a fully functioning frontal lobe to make those decisions. And guess what? Studies show kids, when they're 20, 25 years old, if they haven't done drugs, if they haven't done alcohol, if they haven't smoked cigarettes by that point, they don't. Because it turns out when you have the ability to make decisions, you don't do it. And that's no knock on people that do. Like I said, I am not a hypocrite. I smoke cigars sometimes. I drink alcohol. I smoked marijuana for 20 years of my life. I've done mushrooms. I've done cocaine. Done a lot of things. But I'd never tell my kids that they should, because that's just crazy. All right. Let's watch this shit so I can be a complete hypocrite and make fun of these fucking kids. Yeah. Because you should always make jokes. You should always make jokes. Making jokes is that's what I'm here for.
Jamie, I'm exhausted. 2 jobs is literally killing me.
Well, Rev, you are the one who wanted all of the money.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would, stress me out so much. Using my brain for 3 things for so many hours.
You're part-time at both jobs, so...
These are literally my employees. Literally my employees. I work 2 jobs. I'm like, you work 16 hours here, and you work 10 hours at your other job. But I'm too tired to come in on Tuesday.
Oh, I think you're working not even 30 hours a week, pal.
2 jobs is torture. I can't even leave early from my other job.
Well, you're not supposed to leave early from this one either. Hi, Lenora.
Hey, Jamie, I'm having an absolute panic attack.
What's going on? What's going on?
Well, these homeowners, they're asking us to take our shoes off in the house.
You're supposed to do that every time.
Oh, well, none of us do. Anyways, I can't. I'm wearing mismatched socks.
Oh, this is on the spectrum right here. This one's on the spectrum. I don't ever take my shoes off in anybody's house. I'm always the guy that people are like, you have to take your shoes off. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I grew up in a trailer park.
I can't. I'm wearing mismatched socks, and I feel like I'll die if they see them.
Well, they will not care. They probably won't even notice, Lenora.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm sweating now. Can you send another photographer, please?
No, I cannot. You got this, Lenora. Just go in there, shoot. Just don't even look down at your socks. And then can we circle back to the fact that no one takes their shoes off in houses?
Jamie, don't you spiral. I'm spiraling.
Alright, we're gonna watch this one too. What the fuck? I also don't get a lot of Gen Z's humor. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff that my kids and stuff will laugh at that I just don't understand. I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, I don't get it.
Reverie, where are you?
Almost back to the office?
You were supposed to take 30 minutes for lunch. It's been almost an hour.
Well, I stayed at the cafe for 30 minutes, but it's a 15-minute walk there and back.
What?
Jamie, You said take a 30-minute lunch, so I did. Not my fault the cafe is 15 minutes away.
Dude, this is just so different. Oh my god. And here's the thing though. Gen Z is right, man. Gen Z is fucking right. We're all such fucking, such lemmings, such automatons, right? Automations? Is it automaton? I think it's automaton. We're robots. We just use the regular word. We're all such robots. Like, we have been, like, is convinced by this society where, like, I get 30 minutes, so that means I fucking walk 6 minutes, I wait 10 minutes for my lunch, then I eat it really fucking fast in the next 8 minutes, so that way I have 6 minutes to get back to work, so that way I don't get in trouble. We are so broken. Like, Gen Z is actually right. Like, you should 100% have the right to fucking walk 15 minutes, have your lunch, and then show back up like you're an actual human being, not just a fucking tool or a cog in a machine. This is coming from a manager. I am a manager. So you guys know. What I do as a job is I manage people. And I am telling you right now, this Gen Z person is actually right.
Okay, Reverie, that's an hour with walking. Do you see how that's not a 30-minute lunch?
Okay, you want my lunch break to include travel time? Get real.
Good. Okay, well, you're going to be late, and then I am going to get yelled at.
Don't burden me with that.
Hi, Jackson.
Jamie, bro, what's up, Chief?
I had a call.
He said, "What's up, Chief?" Oh, God, that's the best. Yeah, like, oh, I should just one day, I would get in trouble. I can't, but one day you guys should see me at work and just see how much different I am. Because I am a product of Generation X. I am a product of capitalism. When I push that button, I clock in, I am a manager. And if somebody calls me chief, I generally look at them like, who are you talking to? You have to know me pretty fucking well. Mind you, for all my employees that have been around for like 10 years, they can call me anything they want. They can call me an asshole. They can call me chief, whatever they want, all right? But if you are a person that's only been there for like 3 months and you look at me and you call me chief, I generally look at you and I don't say anything. I just stare at you until you feel the proper amount of shame and embarrassment. And then you go, oh, sorry, sir. It's balance. It's about balance.
What about your outfit last Friday?
Casual Friday, my favorite day of the week.
Casual Fridays does not mean wear pajamas.
What? My jammies are the definition of casual. I wear these every day.
Yeah, they mentioned
Not
they
wrong.
were dirty pajamas, too.
Me.
I'm gonna wear gray sweatpants on Casual Friday. I'm coming to work in gray sweatpants on Casual Friday.
It's comfy, bro. You started Casual Fridays.
Oh my gosh, and now I am canceling them.
I think I could just watch these for the rest of the time, to be honest with you guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.